I'm excited to announce that Dallas will be participating in a global event that's organized by the World Wildlife Fund. It is called Earth Hour, and we actually have a short video that will give us an overview of it. If you'd run that, please.
I'm just one person. What can I do about global warming? I try to be environmentally aware. I try not to be wasteful. I try to do the right thing. But I'm just one person.
Now should you expect to see something that you hadn't seen in somebody you've known since you were 16, if love? But for one, crowded out, you were the only one in the room.
Some of Australia's most famous landmarks were plunged into darkness.
Australia's largest city was plunged.
Sydney's big switch-off last night.
Tens of thousands of suburban.
Más de 50.000 hogares y 2.000.
His world-first idea.
Sydney could be plunged into darkness for 1 hour.
Crowded out would lead to my wrecking moon. I know you like your boys who take their medicine from the bowl of their silver spoon, who run away with the dish and scare the fish by the silver light of the moon, who are taught from the womb to believe to the tune that his boss said bleeding I see is a pleasure payment for them, build and rent for them, not for the likes of me, they're not for the likes of you and me. And for one, cried it out, you were the only one in the room. I sat around on those bumps in the night until you'll be gone in the gloom. I thought I found my golden September in the middle of that purple June. But one cried it out would lead to my record moon. Oh, but the green-eyed harp, the sunny land, she takes into hers my hand. She said, boy, I know you're lying. Oh, but this so mine. And to this I said, oh, well. I give up my shot, and for one, cried it out, you were the only one in the room. Lights sail around all those bumps in the night till you'll be gone in the gloom. I thought I had found my golden September in the middle of that purple June. But one, cried it out would lead to my wrecking ruin. Yes, that one cried it out, you were the only one in the room. I played a few songs with those bumps in the night. In fact, I played this very tune. You said, what is this six-fingered instrument but an adolescent blues? And one cried it out would lead to my wrecking ruin.
Is an opportunity to unite with neighbors all across this globe on a singular issue that clearly is important to every single one of us, no matter where you live on this earth. This event complements the work that we've been doing with our Green Dallas initiatives and is a symbolic way to make a statement about Dallas' commitment to the environment. At this time, it's a pleasure to be able to introduce Leslie Ann. She is the World Wildlife Fund's Vice President of Media Relations and Managing Director of Earth Hour US. She joins us all the way from their Washington, D.C. office, joining the members of our community who make up the ad hoc Earth Hour Dallas Committee. Can I turn it over? Please.
Well, thank you all for having me here today. I want a special thanks to Mayor Leppert, to the Dallas City Council, the City Manager's Office, the Office of Environmental Quality, Green Dallas, the amazing Ad Hoc Earth Hour Committee, and all of the businesses and individuals that are supporting Earth Hour this year. It is just tremendous that all of you have seen the light and you want to turn it off just like we do. Coming to Dallas for me is a bit of a homecoming. I am from Washington, D.C. originally, but my husband and I lived in Dallas for 5 years in the late 1990s, and when the plane was touching down yesterday, I couldn't help but have a big smile on my face. I just had that wonderful feeling to be back here in what I consider to be one of the greatest cities. We have a lot of fabulous cities participating in Earth Hour this year. In fact, nearly 900 cities around the world are participating in Earth Hour. But I've got to say, my heart leapt when I heard that Dallas was going to be one of them. A real quick story, when my husband and I moved here in 1994, we're from Washington, and people don't always do a lot of smiling in Washington, and they're not always very friendly in Washington, and people were so kind to us here. It was just amazing, and my husband and I looked at each other one day and we said, are they making fun of us? I remember saying to him, they drive really fast here, but I don't mind because they smile at me and wave kind of nicely when they cut me off on the interstate. And I was pleased to see that Central Expressway, which I know this is a joke here for a long time, but I was pleased to see that it looked like parts of it were finished. It was under construction during our entire time here in Dallas, so it was lovely to see all of that. So I just want to tell you a little bit, what is Earth Hour? Earth Hour is turning off the lights for 1 hour wherever you are in the world. It takes place on March 28th. At 8:30 p.m. It starts in New Zealand, and as the world spins, the lights will go off in Australia, they'll go off in Asia, they'll go off in India, Africa, Europe, a little bit of a quiet period over the Atlantic Ocean, and then we hit the east coast of the United States, and Dallas will be one of our key cities, and in fact will be representing the central United States. Earth Hour got its start in Sydney, Australia in 2007. It's a project for the World Wildlife Fund. We care a lot about conservation. We've been doing it for more than 50 years. And we know that if we don't have a planet that can sustain the animals that we love and the places that we care about, we don't have a future, and we do want to save our planet for our children and their children. So this year we have 79 countries taking part, more than 800 cities. We're almost to our goal of 1,000. The icons going dark: Eiffel Tower, Empire State Building, Sydney Opera House, the Strip on Las Vegas. Now, when people tell me, oh, I'm not really sure if I can turn the lights off on my building, I say, if they can turn off the lights on the strips of Vegas, please, I figure you can figure how to turn your lights off. So glad to have Dallas, Texas as part of that. We're looking to have 1 billion people touched by Earth Hour, and one of the things I've always loved about Texas is the spirit and the energy and the optimism of this place and this wonderful state and this wonderful city. And I know you guys aren't afraid of big numbers, so 1 billion, and we hope we can get most of Dallas to play a part in this important event. Earth Hour's fun. It has a serious purpose. You're, in effect, when you turn off your light switch, you're voting for climate change. You're voting for asking your leaders, asking this wise group here of the council, you're asking your government officials, you're saying, hey, there's a lot of bad news in the world. There's a lot of things going on. This is a positive event. You're saying, I care about climate change. I care about the future of my planet. And I just want to thank all of you, salute the city of Dallas for your wisdom, your vision in taking part. March 28th, 8:30 p.m. Turn out, take action for Earth Hour on behalf of the lions and tigers and panda bears of the world. I want to thank you so much, Mayor, for your support.
Thank you very much. Well, Leslie, we really want to thank you and all of your associates for all the hard work that you do. We want everybody in Dallas and our surrounding areas to participate. That's individuals, schools, businesses, nonprofit organizations, everyone. But specifically, we want to ask the businesses and the buildings in our area that make up our skyline to turn off their lights for just this 1 hour. People around the world are going to be watching us, and we don't want our skyline to be the one that's lit up. You don't want your building to be the one shining as energy consumers while all other buildings are dark. There are going to be some great events in the areas that surround the downtown, Uptown, West Village, Deep Ellum, Belmont Hotel, and Oak Cliff, and they'll be gathering for watch parties to watch the skyline go dark. And every single day here in Dallas, we think about the impacts on the environment. We want to do our part. We see ourselves at the forefront of these efforts, and this is a natural effort for us to be involved. So again, we want to thank you, Leslie, to you, and again, all your associations. A proclamation. I won't read all of it. I think we've touched on all the pieces. Again, thank you very much for being with us. We're looking forward to being part of your effort.
We're so glad to have you.
All the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. On. Thank you to all the committee. I know that as a resident of Oak Cliff, I've been told many times about Earth Hour Day, and I thank you, all the people who have worked so hard all over the city to remind us of how important this could be.